Some people say that my homestead looks like a little town, and now the horses have their very own reservoir here on the homestead. Today is Memorial Day, and yesterday I had a guy come out to grade my driveway. For years now, I've redirected water down swells from the front gate all the way to the pond in the back of my homestead so I can store thousands of gallons of water for the garden and livestock. But now I had a grader come in and clean things up, and we added this probably 1,500 to 2,000 gallon reservoir. This is in a naturally low point of the property that would hold water, and with the horses running and playing in there, they might seal it up to hold water permanently. While I've been redirecting the water on my homestead for years now, it's never been graded, and so to have a nicely smooth driveway might allow for better drainage. One thing is for sure, redirecting the rainwater around the homestead helps me grow things, and to have swells and ditches allows me to hold water for 6 months to a year at a time. I've been busy building my cabin for months now, and so I had to clear all of this lumber and solar panels and the trailer and building supplies off of the driveway. Why pile the solar panels up when I can just put them on the roof? And now I have, about 37 400-watt panels set up. I had concrete delivered the other day so that I can build my Russian stove as well. We're going to take a closer look, but first I wanted to say thanks to a few people that sent items in to the homestead.
You being a good boy? Those are for you, buddy. You too, Helgi. These dog treats are from Anonymous. It says you need a rice cooker for all that rice. Hint, try to add some oil in there. This one is from Dawn. It has the wick for my lanterns that I like to use. Some more of these dog toys that worked pretty good. The dogs ate the last two, but here's a few more to go with the ropes. So I'll put those down. And then look at this. We're going to have a full-size water pump for the pond. Thank you so much, Dawn, for your help. Angela sent in the magnetic knife holder. And Roger sent in the pack of fire extinguishers, more dentist sticks for the dogs, and you always need to have a good pair of leather gloves.
It's finally above freezing at night, and my cactus is flowering. I was planning to just use all this lumber. I'm doing board and batten and whatnot, but turns out I'm going to have to clear the solar panels and lumber off of the drive to have it graded. I pointed out what I wanted done on the drive, and then I got to work myself installing the last of the solar panels. My homestead is 2.5 acres, and my first structure was the shop right here to the left, and I made a turnaround around that, and everything else is located conveniently around that, so I can park and unload at the chicken coop or at the agricultural shed, the shop, or the cabin. I've taken advantage of the slope of my property, and I redirect water from the front gate all the way down to the pond, and my pond is 4,500 gallons. It fills in about an hour with heavy rain, and I can use it to water the gardens and the livestock. I came out here with nothing, the most minimal solar setup ever, and now I have about 5,000 watts of solar panels on the shop and 15,000 watts on the cabin. Both systems combined have about 42 kilowatts of storage. From this angle, you can see that reservoir on the far right. This is the second gate that's right there to the right, and then the loop around the homestead. With all of the new solar panels on the cabin and shop, I should be able to run power 365 days of the year. Even if it's really overcast or if the snow hits, I should be able to either harvest minimal amounts of power through the overcast weather or just access the power that's already stored in the 42 kilowatts of battery. You might notice most of my homestead is only sitting on about an acre, and the largest part of it is actually the pasture. I have found that there's plenty of room on the homestead to accomplish what I want to do, and that leaves me a huge amount of space for the horses out on the pasture, where I plan to try and grow wheat, rye, and barley eventually. Would you guys put down rock or concrete or asphalt, or do you think that a dirt driveway is best? I'm looking forward to the monsoon season that's right around the corner, and we'll see how well the new graded driveway drains. Greening the desert is a long game, and while it may not look like it, I have over 10,000 gallons of water storage, a water tower, some reservoirs, a pond, and things are accumulating quickly. So what's next for my off-grid homestead? I'll be working on my Russian stove. I've already started to pour the foundation. I need to pick up that piece of fascia and install the windows.
Enjoy your gift. From the South, Louisiana, Crystal Palace. Here comes Ginger. Ginger. Hold on, let Ginger get one.